Hi, my name is Em and I live in Melbourne, Australia with my two teenage kids and a cat called Darcy. I show you what it's like living in the world's most livable city, home to the world's best coffee and pho, as well as show you some home cooking, beauty, fashion and styling tips. So please subscribe to Romance Your Life and welcome to GenX Diaries. In the gentle embrace of a Sunday morning, let's embark on a journey of reflection and renewal. Join me in the poetic exploration as we celebrate the wisdom of midlife. First up, it's Sunday morning and it's time to get out of bed. And what do I see but eek! Thank you, Darcy, for bringing me yet another gift. Such a gorgeous little cat, but such a little hunter. As the world awakens to the soft hues of dawn, I find myself at a pivotal moment in life's journey. Midlife beckons with its promise of transformation, guiding me away from the hustle and bustle of crowded places towards a quieter, more contemplative existence. Gone are the days of seeking solace in the noise of social stimulation. Instead, I am drawn to the tranquility of solitude, where I can hear the whispers of my own soul and embrace the beauty of stillness. It's Sunday morning, and I was thinking of going to visit my friend who's recently moved to the country with a certain amount of cows, her and husband. And but the weather is not great, so I'm not too sure about it. Let's see how it turns. Anyways, I'm wearing a Just Jeans t-shirt with the word noir. You know me, I'm a bit of a Francophile. And a brand called Dion Fashion sent me this ring. It's not real, but it's nice for custom jewelry. And also this little choker thing, which, you know, I think, I'm not too sure whether it's supposed to be that high up, but anyway, it's quite different to my usual style. Normally I wear things a little bit lower, but this is kind of, different. So thank you very much to Dion Fashion. I do have a discount code somewhere, but I'm just going to test drive this to see the quality of it before I actually spruik it, so to speak. But anyway, it's really nice of them to send me. In this sanctuary of quiet reflection, I have discovered the joy of nurturing my creative spirit. Unfettered by the constraints of society, I allow my imagination to roam free, weaving tapestries of dreams with every brushstroke and penstroke. But creativity is not confined to the realms of art and expression alone. It extends to the kitchen, where I find solace in the act of cooking whole foods to nourish my body and soul. In the rhythmic dance of chopping vegetables and the symphony of sizzling spices, I find peace and purpose. Each meal is a celebration of life, a testament to the abundance of nature and the joy of looking after myself from the inside out. Hey guys, the weather's actually fined up, so I'm thinking I might head out and pick up a couple of things for dinner a couple of times this week. I think the kids will enjoy it. What I normally like to do with some of the socks that have got holes in them is to use them to clean. So, like that. And then you can just dip it in some water and clean. So as the world outside rushes by in a whirlwind of activity, I invite you to find comfort in the simple pleasures of life, where the act of nurturing yourself, whether it's a quiet moment with a book, a leisurely stroll in nature, or a cozy evening in, cherish these moments of self-care and rejuvenation. Well, I ended up not going anywhere because the weather today was just playing hide and seek with me. And this is the thing about Melbourne's weather. It is temperamental, but makes it interesting and full of personality. So with the slightly overcast outlook, I've decided I'm just gonna posh around the house and do some editing, which I have. I'm gonna post my part 1 of this weekend vlog up very soon, maybe in a couple of hours, so have a look out. I hope you like it. And I'm now about to make myself a very, very, very late lunch, actually dinner. But yeah, it's gonna be scrambled eggs, but very special scrambled eggs. I'll show you. So I didn't get a chance to tell you that I actually have lost my tripod, my camera tripod. I don't think I left it in Europe because I had it, I didn't really bring it to Europe because, you know, I wasn't doing much vlogging anyway. I tried to, but then I just didn't have enough phone storage. And so, and now I don't know where it is. I've misplaced it somehow. So it's a bit of a wobbly kind of situation with the camera work. So bear with me until I find it. This is the sourdough that I made a couple of days ago. And the thing with sourdough is that it doesn't keep fresh for very long. So after a couple of days, it's gone. Do you know what my favorite thing to do is with bread that has gone slightly stale? Is to turn them into croutons. And apparently you're supposed to eat crunchy food because it helps to your jaw to get the exercise it needs so that you can retain a bit of facial structure to make it a little bit more lean. So I guess, you know, that's a good thing. And I do love crunchy food anyway because, you know, nuts and all that kind of stuff. But I love croutons because I put garlic and I put salt and pepper and yeah, I'll show you how to make that too. So I changed shirt because I'm going to do some cooking. I didn't want my white shirt to get spoiled. But so I've got an egg in here and I'm using a chopstick to beat it. And the reason why is not because I don't have a whisk. Actually, I've got one big whisk and a small whisk. But I find that the chopstick is like the best utensil in the kitchen. And watch this. You can really whip the eggs to get the air in really quickly with these chopsticks. And you can also use it to, like, I don't know, pick things up obviously, but also if you have a hair bun, you know, not a dirty chopstick, but you can chop it and put in your hair and it turns into a bit of a hairpin. So the chopstick is very, very versatile. So after you've beaten that egg or 2 eggs, if you're a little bit more hungry, then you just pour 2 spoonfuls of cream. Oh my God. Welcome to the world of vlogging with one hand. 1, it's actually 3 tablespoons of cream per egg, okay? And a bit more. And then a pinch of salt. And mix it all up or beat it. Pop a piece of bread in the toaster, like this. A knob of butter, like so. This is a new acquisition. It's a Japanese egg frying pan with a really nice wooden handle. Sorry, my stove is a little bit disgusting at the moment. I need to replace it soon. But yeah, so this one is for doing that beautiful, yummy Japanese egg that they roll, but I haven't really perfected it yet, so I use it for my smaller meals. So sizzle the butter. Make sure it's all covered. Once the butter has stopped sizzling, just pour the egg in like that. According to Granger, which is a chef that I kind of know, well, through his brother really a long time ago, you're supposed to stir the egg after about 20 seconds in the pan. And you stir it once, and you stir it twice, but you don't touch it too much, you know what I'm saying? And I'm touching it a lot. And then you basically are supposed to turn off the heat before it's kind of fully cooked through to then make it not burnt, because eggs cook after you turn off the heat. So that looks really nice and fluffy. So I'm now in my garden because I need some coriander or parsley. Kind of look very similar. I know the difference. I think it's going to be a bit of coriander. So I've washed the coriander, a piece of toast. I don't butter it because there's enough cream on this beautiful omelette not omelette, but scrambled eggs that I've made from using the Granger method. So I just spoon it onto my toast like so. Oops. And then sprinkle it with a little bit of coriander. And that is a really quick, yummy meal any time of day, but I'm just going to have it as a pre-dinner. I might have something else, but I think at this stage I'm too hungry to cook, so I'm just going to eat this quickly. Okay. And now, look at this. Yum. Oh my god. Egg whipped with 3 tablespoons of cream, just 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of cream. Don't overcook it. Bit of salt. Put in a bit of coriander or even chili flakes or pepper, and you have like the most yummiest dish. And it took me like 2 minutes to do it. I love it. I love this dish so much. And I've got to say thank you to Bill Granger, who's now passed away, unfortunately. He passed away at Christmas, for this recipe. So cheers. You know, I was watching an interview with Ryan Gosling, who is one of my favorite actors. He's just so funny, and I loved him in Barbie. And when he was doing like an interview with, I think, one of the magazines, maybe Vogue, they were feeding him food and asking him to, I don't know, comment on it. And he would never show himself eating because he doesn't want to be a meme. So I guess if you're putting stuff in your mouth, it's going to be a bit risky. So I think I'm going to have to try and take a leaf from his book. So I want to show you the beauty of this dish, but I'm not going to show you I'm eating it. So in the vein of wine with this, I must be so hungry because this tastes so good. I wish I can share it with you. All right, I'm gonna now show you how to make these croutons. I'm just gonna put you in the lemons for a second, so you guys sit there for a second. So this is the bread I was talking about. I'm just chopping them up, okay? Let's bring you lower. See at least what I'm doing. So I'm wearing a brand. Now I'm wearing a t-shirt from my own brand called Bored Gorgeous. And again, during COVID, I was so bored that I decided to open my own sort of clothing label. And it you know, I only did like a couple of hundred sort of t-shirts and hoodies and all that kind of stuff. And I found that, I mean, my friends bought them basically. And so they were okay, but to really scale it up, I'm going to need to find a supplier who is much more dependable with shipping as well as the quality of the cotton. So that's why I haven't made them again. It's not a bad quality, but I just feel that it needs to be bigger in sizing. That's what it is. The sizing was a bit too small. So anyway, I've halted on doing anything more with it because I need to have some capital before I can go forth and do that kind of project again. But it was fun. And yeah, I have a couple of t-shirts from my time during COVID doing this business, which is always cool. After cutting up these bread into sort of slices like that, I would then just cube them, okay? And then put olive oil, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and bung in the oven for like 20 minutes or until it goes brown, because you want it to be brown and crunchy. And then that's it. You cool it and then you put it in a jar, and it's the yummiest thing to eat. It's better than popcorn. Well, it's probably not better than popcorn, I shouldn't say that, but I prefer it because, I don't know, popcorn is a bit too airy, where this one, I think if you've got hunger pains, you know, like around about 11 o'clock at night and you're watching a really good movie, a handful of croutons is so yummy. Here is what it looks like after it's been chopped up. So typically I would just transfer it over to an oven like this, an oven, what do you call it? Also put in the crumbs that the cubing of them made, because they make excellent sort of dustings to put on mashed potatoes and so forth. And then you've got oil, extra virgin olive oil, salt. I've got some garlic powder And then I also found, I don't know, I think I got this in Sydney. It's like some kind of spice, sort of sea salt thingy, so that you can just add them to the croutons as well. So here's what I do. Just put a good smattering of the olive oil, and then a bit of salt, not too much because you don't want to have high blood pressure. Then I would just, whatever spice I have that, you know, might be interesting, I just put it in. And then the garlic, which I think is kind of the hero product of all of this, just garlic powder. It probably is better to use real garlic, but I don't know, I find that this works just as well. And if you're lazy about cutting up garlic, then garlic powder it is. And that's really it. And then put it into the oven. There you go, it's in the oven. Here they are. That's about the kind of color I think I need. That's it. I'm still a little bit hungry, but I don't want to eat a full meal, so I'm just going to have an apple. So I'm just going to slice it up because it makes it more interesting to eat, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think because I got a bit carried away with vlogging, not vlogging, but really editing today, that I haven't been able to really focus on making myself a proper meal. But that's okay because I'm not going to be starved, am I? I mean, plenty of reserve if you like. Anyway, so these are just apples. Again, a beautiful night, sort of. It's a really beautiful night. Slightly windy today, but I just thought I'd pop out to try and catch a bit of the sunset between the trees. Oh, what a day. Lots of cooking, lots of messing around a little bit, I guess. Didn't get out much because of the weather, but I think at the end of it, it was a really lovely weekend. And thank you so much for joining me. I will look forward to making another video for you. Is this vlog thing interesting to you? I don't know. Maybe it's really, you know, a bit of a snooze fest. Anyways, if I can improve it, let me know. Write down in the comment section what you'd like to see. Keep it clean. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. And thank you for subscribing for more videos.